Off the stream and what isn't. So let me know if you're on the stream now. If not, I'm just gonna keep going. So we're doing body rolls today. I'll wait for a few more people to log on. Okay, now people are starting to come in. So I had to start a new stream. I don't know what will and will not cause it to cut off, so we're just gonna hope. So give me a thumbs up if you can hear the music. Hey Ashlyn. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear the music and me, because I'm going to be giving some pointers. So for today, we're doing body rolls. I wanted to kind of start with all over the body, because I think when people think body rolls, they think like full whatever. I'm not thinking going so extreme. For me, it's more like isolations and how to control. So I'm going to turn this music down just a little bit so you can hear. I don't know if you'll even hear music. That's fine. I'll just look like I'm dancing to nothing. So for body rolls, for me, it helps to really envision my body on different planes. So each like kind of level that I'm working on has like almost a bar, like I'm a puppet. Have you ever seen those like dolls that are all like 5 dolls all on one pole and they all move the same? I kind of imagine those going through my body at different levels. So one is my jaw, shoulders, chest, hips, and then I guess knees and like heels. So if we're talking body rolls, one way to add spice and kind of attitude to your dancing, which I do a lot of, which is why I picked body rolls, is you can bobble your head. I would count that as a body roll of some kind. So the way that I do really dramatic body rolls with my head, or head rolls, I guess, is I lead with the top of my head, but I think about my jaw as the plane that's steering. So I'm going to squat down so you can see me. So if I'm leading with my head, as soon as I've led, I'm starting to think about where do I want my neck to go, my neck and head to go, and I'm steering with the jaw of the side I'm going. So if I want to go like, I'm steering with my jaw. I'm like pushing this way. And then if I went the opposite way, I'm pushing my jaw out. That's how I steer. So I'm steering my head. Okay? You're leading with the top of your head, but you're steering with your jaw. I hope that makes sense. I'll be checking the chat for questions. So if you have any questions, just totally send them through at any point. So if you're doing like a neck bobble, you want to add attitude. My jaw is the key point of steering. So if I'm going front to back, I'm using my chin, my jaw. So it leads the way. So body rolls are all about like a sequence. So you want to be steering. That's where these planes come in throughout our body. We have like when we're steering with the top of our head, we have our jaw, shoulders, chest, hips. Those are my main ones. You're using your knees and your heels to also give some movement, but the main like planes that we're working with are right here. So if we go past the neck and head, we have shoulders. So there's different ways you can rotate and roll. You can go from side to side, which if we go, see, I'm trying to figure out how I can fit in the whole screen. So if we go side to side, this trick is mostly in my heels. So I'm lifting, my right heel is up, which causes my hip to come up. When I push it down, it does the work for me. It's starting a wave. So all I need to do is allow my body to follow with the planes that I've set up. So when I push down this heel, the next thing that should follow is my chest, then my shoulders, then my head. So we're going heel, heel, chest, shoulders, head. So you can do it small to begin. If you want to do it big, you're going to go. And it's really about loosening and allowing your body to follow. You pick one body part to lead the way. So I'm using my heel to push my hip forward and carry the rest of my body through it. On the left side, use my heel, chest, shoulders, head. So I go this way. That's a body roll. So right now we're doing body rolls. I'm doing it side to side. This is me literally, you can't see my feet. I'll lower it. I'm just alternating. So from the side, I'll do it at an angle. I'm just going like this, but allowing my hips to go from side to side. So hopefully that makes sense. We're allowing our heels and hips to lead the way, and our body's just following. Follow. Follow. You can do it front to back. You can do it up. You want to do, we kind of did the side to side. So there's an upward movement or a downward movement. When we're doing our heels first, that's like, think of it as like an earthquake. Like the quake starts in your heel and works its way up your body and goes to your head. If you want to do the opposite way, you're going to lead with your head and end with your heels. So to start that way, you would lead with the head, jaw, shoulder, chest, hips, knees, heel. So you go head, shoulders, chest, hip. Other way. As long as we're working up and down. We went side to side. Now let's go front to back. So front to back. We'll start with going top to bottom. You start with your head, then your chest comes out. Then you want to recess your chest, which brings your hips forward, and then bend your knees and bring your butt back out. That will create an emphasis of a wave. You can't do it quite as much as you can with the control of side to side. The front to back is a little different. So we're leading with our face, our chin, our chest comes up, then we bring our chest down, which brings our hips forward, then we bring our hips down as we bend our legs, and then we bring our butt out, right? I hope someone's doing this at home. So we lead with our chin, chest, hips, down, butt. Again. Chin, one leg. I'm going to lower this a little bit so you can see the way my feet are going. I put my weight on one leg. I stomp my heel into the ground, which creates that movement upward. So I'm pushing. I'll readjust. It's hard because I can't capture my whole body in this at once. But if we're flowing, just keep those planes in your mind. You have your hips, your chest, your shoulders, and your chin, your jaw. So as we stomp down, it pushes our hips forward. Follow through, follow through, follow through. Again. Again. And you don't always have to do your head. So what's happening here is it's almost like a locomotion. And the more emphasis you want to create, you can control that with your head movements and your shoulder movements because those are kind of electives. So the body roll itself is just the heel hitting the ground, following through to my shoulders. This way. If I really want to make it look aggressive, I'll really move my shoulders into it and use my chest isolations. So this is a body. But if we want to make it look really extreme, we'd add shoulders So that would go like, see how that like creates boom, 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 boom. All I'm doing is adding this movement, but it makes the wave seem a lot bigger in the body. So I'm allowing my chest to open, then closing it. Allowing my chest to open, closing it. Other side. We're lowering our heel, chest, or sorry, heel, hips, chest, shoulders. Heel, hips, chest, shoulders. It really comes into allowing those planes, visualizing the planes. Practicing this in a mirror will be really helpful. So we add the shoulders. Going from top to bottom, we'll do more of leading with the head, into the chest, into the hips, and sitting down into it. I am on a lower level right now. This is me standing up. I end low because you can get more movement if you're letting your knees bend. So lead with the head, chest, hips, sit into it. Other side, head, chest, hips, sit into it. Head, chest, hips, sit into it. The practice here is just figuring out those planes. You want to get jaw, shoulder. It's really chest. Shoulders are extra. So it's jaw, chest, hips. Those are the three main you really want to focus on. Those can just be hard movements. And then you want to work on making them more fluid. The whole point of it, of a body roll, is to be fluid. And that doesn't come unless you're practicing. So practicing in the mirror, looking at yourself, thinking, okay, chin, chest, hips. Chin, chest, hips. And once you get that motion down, that body memory, you can start making it really fluid. So we did side to side. We did front, down, and then down, up. Those are really the main ones. We did our head. So now what I want you to do is to pick a song and work your own 15 to 30 second freestyle and figure out a way to put at least 2 body rolls in it. What I like to do to create emphasis in my body rolls is I'll do a very dramatic fluid body roll and then I'll freeze or lock and then I'll reverse it. So an example of that would be if I do a dramatic body roll, freeze it, then try to reverse, right? So for tonight's homework, I'd love it if you could do a 15 to 30 second freestyle with a song of your choice, work in 2 body rolls, and try and make them different body rolls, either different directions, different hemispheres, different sides, either it's side to side, front to back, up to down. That was reversed. I went down to up. But hopefully this was a little helpful on body rolls. I'm going to also do a little tip on chest isolations. So for chest isolations, one tip that has become a joke in my class on Wednesdays is when we're doing this warm-up at the beginning of class, which is just a chest isolation, I would count as a body roll. You want to almost imagine you're trying to throw your nipple across the room. So pick a nipple, doesn't matter which one, and you throw it. It helps for me. I kind of imagine like the direction I'm going in. That's the nipple I'm trying to throw across the room. Right over there. So if we're going to the right, I'm imagining I'm throwing this over here. Back up. So we're going to throw the nip, right? Throw the nip to the corner. So we're going to go boom, boom, boom. Other side, boom, boom, boom. Don't be afraid to loosen your hips and your knees during these movements. Honestly, the key to body rolling is keeping your body like moving. That's the whole point. The fluidity comes from your body being loose and being willing to just follow intuitively what motion you set into action. So if you stomp your heel down, I'm not even thinking about this motion. My hips are just flinging forward. If you get in a wide stance and you fling, boom, your body is going to follow. Your body knows what to do. The only thing you're learning how to do is how to make it go all the way up the rest of your body. Because from here, it takes care of itself. We just want to get from here up, following as well. So, heels are magic. Then, okay, here's where we get really fancy. This is what I call the cane train to a certain extent. This is a mod of the cane train. So this is where we double up on our heels to create a very big motion, and it's more of like an S or almost a figure 8 with our hips. So I'll show you my feet again. For all you feet freaks. I'm going heel, and this heel comes off the ground, and then I'm going heel. And my hips are going front, back, front. So if my heels weren't moving, it would be this, 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 this. It's almost a figure 8. But with my heels, it's this, 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 this. So the heel creates this extra emphasis and movement for our pelvis to do a huge motion here. So the cane train is not complete without the chest and the arms. So if we're doing this motion, boom, heel, 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 heel. This is the motion if I wasn't doing any body roll. Heel, heel, heel. I'm allowing my hip to come forward, back, hips forward, hips back. So that creates this body roll. And then if I put my shoulders into it, so this is a big motion. Throw your arms into it. Suddenly you have like this very big thing you're doing. That's like a full body wave. So if you throw your head into it, other side, It doesn't have to be perfect either. We're just kind of fooling around. We're getting comfortable with our bodies. So, and homework is 15 to 30-second freestyle with a song of your choice, with at least 2 body rolls of some kind. But they have to be different body rolls. So you can do top to bottom, bottom to top. You can do head and neck. You can do chest, throw your nipple. You can do a full body roll or work it up. You can go side to side with your hips. Reverse it. It's all up to you. One thing I really like doing is this side to side movement. It's mostly in the heels. So the heels are alternating like this. When we put our hip into it, side hip, side hip, side hip, side hip, I allow the rest of my body to follow this hip. Let gravity kind of do a lot of the work for you. And just follow. Boom. Let your head be the last thing that follows. Boom. Boom. Try and do this exercise from side to side, but now bring it down. You're going to hear my knees crack. Oh, maybe not, because I talked over it. Now, you're down here. Try and bring it up. Now reverse it. Woo, knees. Now, oh wait, I went that way? Not this way. Okay, so lead with the chin, left with the butt. Other way, lead with the heel, end with the head. Those are your tips for down and up. Side to side, lead with the heel, end with the head. Lead with the heel, end with the head. If we're going the other way, we're going to go lead with the head, end with the heel. Popped. Lead with the head, end with the heel. Okay? Chest, throw the nipple. Reverse it, throw the other nipple. Hips. This is a warm-up we do every day in class. If you're going rotating, all I'm doing is I forget about the rest of my body existing, and I only think about this isolation of this plane of my body. All I'm thinking about is this hip. I want it to go, I'm steering it around. I allow my heel to come off the ground. I allow my knee to bend when it wants to. I allow my ribs to bend the way it wants to. And that creates this movement. We reverse it. My heel is off the ground down. That's a body roll. We do body rolls every day in class, so it shouldn't be too intimidating. Do your best. Try and do the homework, which again is 15 to 30 seconds of any song you choose with at least 2 body rolls in different directions. So tag heel and a heel, tag C-cane move. I will repost. I'm so excited to see what you come up with. Hopefully there was some kind of pointers in here that broke something down for you. Really what helps for me is thinking of it in planes. I'm a very visual person. So imagining a plane through my jaw, chest, hips. It's easy to follow that. I almost imagine there's a pole going through my chest that I can move. I'm steering my body, or like this. Get weird with your mirror. That's my advice. Okay, thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you learned something. Please do the homework. I'm very excited, and I hope you're staying safe. Bye, everyone.